Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thank you for your leadership. I want to talk about training in the Arctic. We've had an opportunity for a conversation on this, and General Milley, you're certainly familiar with Alaska's advantages to the Army. Secretary Esper hopefully will have the opportunity to showcase some of what we have going on up there. Within the Joint Pacific-Alaska Range Complex and the Northern Warfare Training Center, two really strong Arctic training assets that are critical to our national security, particularly as we're seeing more emphasis being placed within the region. Can you, and this is to both of you, if you would, speak to whether or not the Army is planning to do more when it comes to taking advantage of the cold weather training and the training assets that we have in the north, and perhaps expanding on that, given that we have a little more budget certainty out there. Any interest in growth in the Army presence insofar as improvements in facilities or capabilities in Alaska?
Well, I think, Senator, the biggest and most significant change we've witnessed in the last 24 months was the stabilization of 4th Brigade, 25th Division, and keeping it in Alaska, which is a recognition, I think, of the strategic importance of the Arctic and some of the challenges that are being posed in the Arctic by both Russia and now China as well. So Alaska and the U.S. Army forces, and broadly speaking, the U.S. military forces, are a strategic component of our overall global campaigns, and it's very, very important to us. As far as the Northern Warfare Training Center, Senator Leahy asked earlier a question about the Vermont Mountain School. You know, we teach in the U.S. military, there's 3 mountain schools. One is run by the Marines in California, the other one up in Alaska at the Northern Warfare Training Center, and the other one in Vermont. All 3 are critical. All 3 emphasize not only mountain warfare, but cold weather training and survival. We are sub-optimized as an Army to fight in the mountains and in the jungles, and we're optimized to fight in deserts and generally open rolling terrain. As we go forward into the future, we'll probably have to optimize for highly dense urban areas, and we will continue having to retain the capabilities of operating in cold weather, northern climates, Arctic conditions, and mountain warfare, as well as jungles and deserts. So we will continue to invest and continue to have units trained at the Northern Warfare Training Center, and we appreciate the support of you and the entire congressional delegation for that effort up there.